So today I'm working on my old unreliable lawnmower. This thing breaks down about as much as it cuts. So I'm gonna get to it. It's not wanting to start. It backfires and actually ends up tearing up the little plastic starter gear when it backfires through the carburetor. So I went through, checked spark, got spark, that's good. I cleaned the carburetor out and that's good. And so we've got fuel, it's got compression. So I ended up taking the top off where the crank was, and the key that holds the flywheel in place is actually snapped off. So I'm going to change that out today. And this is the lawnmower in question. It's, Murray 4058 X92. A lot of these old Murrays are pretty similar, so I'm sure even with different model numbers, you'd have the same setup. So the first thing is going to be taking this screw out, and there's 4 bolts holding it on, holding the cover on. So that cover needs to come off so we can take the flywheel off. And these bolts seem to vary in size. Mine are 10, 3 of them are 10 millimeter, and 1 of them is an 11. So I'm sure that's just from people taking them off and losing the bolts. And that's all that takes. You only need to take this cover off. It's just some Phillips bolts, or screws I mean. And I already took that off earlier when I was trying to figure out what was going on. And then you would just take this out. It's easiest to use an impact to get that thing to come out of there. But what actually happened is I had changed the starter gear, or starter ring gear, that's on the flywheel, and by what I've read, I don't think I tightened this down enough when I put it back on. So when I first started, it started and ran great. Turned it off. When I went to start it the second time, it snapped this tiny little key. Just snapped it in half in there. And so you just got to make sure that this gets torqued down enough. And then these 2 bolts will come out. And that's a 13.5 inch. And to get it off, I bought this little harmonic balancer puller tool. It comes in a kit with some nuts and bolts. Unfortunately, the nuts and bolts it comes with aren't quite right for this, so I had to get my own. And I don't honestly remember the size of them. I just kind of tighten it down on there evenly. And we apply pressure to the center. I'm just going to whack it with a hammer. And then the whole thing should come off there. And there's a bit of key there and there. That's what it's supposed to look like. While this is off, it gives space to do this. Normally, if you didn't take the flywheel off, you would have to take these bolts out and pull the starter off to change this, but since we're doing it at the same time, I'm just going to change it while this is also at space without taking the starter off. So you have a little clip. It's pretty simple. I just like to line this clip up with this, and then you just kind of work it off of there, and you just got to be real careful because that little clip will fly away, and they're not very easy to find new ones. I actually had to make this one out of some wire. So that's it. That pops off. You take the top off, take your spring off, take this little retainer washer, and then the gear will just spin up and off of there. It does have a thing saying which side goes up. So you can't really mess that part up. So then you'll just spin the new one back on, and I find that sometimes they're a little aggravating to want to clip into there. But once you get it to clip in, you just spin it to drop it down. Now that one's a little tight, but it should work. So then put your spring on, put your little washer back on, that guy down, and then this guy. And that's it. So then we're going to line up the notch where the key goes with the flywheel, and I'm going to drop the flywheel in. Drop the flywheel on without the key. And then I'm just going to take the key, and tap it down into there. If you put the key in and then try to put the flywheel, it's a big mess. And sometimes it'll actually cause it to make the flywheel ride up further than it needs to be. So you want to put the key in last. And then it just goes back together. And for that, just want to make sure it gets torqued down properly. All right, and for this guy, you could find an owner's manual or check online and find the proper torque specifications for that to make sure it's right. But I got some extra keys, I got some extra starter gears, so I'm just gonna crank it down on there and hope for the best. You know, do it the right way. All right, so that is done. We'll hope that holds, and we got the repairs made. All it was just this key and simple little gear, and that's all it was keeping this thing from going. So I'm going to get it put back together and see if it'll start up and run. So we got it all back together, got the battery hooked up, got some ear protection, make sure there's no spiders in there. That wouldn't be fun. All right, just got to use our key and check this thing out.